Thanks for letting us know. Let's go to Grant. He's got the weather for us this morning. Hi.
Mel,
Yes.
smart people. I'm not one, but we need them. Behind me are some of Australia's greatest brains trust. The men and women with huge craniums responsible for massive developments in science, education, health and science. They are the creative geniuses behind creating some of the most delectable and tasty experiences and science experiments of all time. Would you like to learn how the cookie is made?
Yes, bring it on.
Yum.
Or the biscuit.
Bring it in.
One of the great
in Australia.
Look at, how about choc chewy fudge as a flavour for you? Apple crumble barrettes. Let me tantalise your taste buds, old friend. We have white chocolate macadamia. We have some of the greatest tasting cookies of all time. Mrs. Field's Cookie Factory is where we are. This is how they do it. This is where they make it. Often when you've got a charity fundraiser, they're the ones that come to the rescue and go, here you go, raise some money for your organisation. We'll talk about it today as we take a look at the forecast.
Sunrise weather brought to you by our...
Absolutely right. We just can't do without them. They are the future. This is the future. Look, get out of it. It's truth. The science of the cookie. We'll celebrate it today. This is how it's done. You'll be fascinated.
Excellent.
Oh.
All right, great. Thank you.
Rub it in.
Your weather right now with Grant Denyer, who is at the home of Yum Yum Yum.
Barrett's wearing the white coat and the old hairnet at the moment.
Very scientific.
I swear it makes me at least about 26% more smarter.
You look
It
smarter.
really does. I'm one pocket protector away from being a brainiac right now. Welcome to the science of making cookies. Is this not a great day? Hey,
good.
Barrett's, do you like your cookies big?
Oh, big, very
Have a
big.
look at this.
Very tasty.
At the moment,
Very top-chip.
that is a ton of ingredients going in to make chocolate chip cookies. That'll make about 20,000 of them. Now, Mel, you're a bit of a dab hand in the kitchen. You like using your spoons and stuff.
Yep.
You like that stuff, don't you? How do you do cookies?
Well, yeah, I wish my mix master was that big. I'd keep the kids happy for a long time.
Isn't that amazing? How much butter do you use? Check this, 250 kilograms of butter goes into making these
Yeah, no, I'm
things.
250
20,000.
grams.
No, kilograms. Isn't it awesome? They make about, oh, here's the best bit. Look at this. You know how many chocolate chips will actually go into a tonne's worth of mix? 3.8 million. Yeah. Let's have a look at the forecast.
Double it.
Sunrise weather.
3.8 million chocolate chips go in. They make about 18 million cookies here a year. What's great about these guys is they provide a lot of cookies that go to charities for them to fundraise. And at the moment, if you go to their Facebook page, so Mrs. Field's Cookie Factory, they are giving away 100,000 cookies to any charities who might need to fundraise in the countdown to Christmas, which is a great thing to do. So a lovely bit of goodwill. See you in Harper.
Yum, that looks yummy. Can I fess up to when I do bake them for the kids, my favourite part's stealing a bit of the dough before it's cooked. Is that really wrong? Isn't that the best? It's the yummiest bit.
Yeah.
You naughty
That's the
girl.
good stuff. before
Lick in the
it's
bowl.
cooked.
Out there on your own, Mel,
Naughty
with that
girl.
one.
Really?
I'm joking.
Oh. So Grant's in a cookie factory this morning. How you going?
Yeah, don't white coats and hairnets make you look smarter. Yes, sorry, that was Mel, is it? Yes, good to have you. Yes, excuse me while I just put my pen in the pen pocket right there. The one thing I realised is not only if you put them up there, but if you whack them on your feet, you look like you're a surgeon. That's real artificial intelligence, which is really smart. Let's do this. In there, a ton of ingredients. We're making cookies, everybody. It's not just white coats because we're making nuclear-grade weapons or anything. We're making stuff that makes you feel good. We're making cookies, everybody. Come on in, Andrew. Andrew's the MD of Mrs. Field's Cookie Factory here. They make 18 million a year. So, as an MD, he's a really tough cookie and a great guy to work for.
Thanks, Grant.
Yeah, thank you. Inside is what you're renowned for. But it's Christmas time. You've got a little something special going on. Tell us what it is for the community.
Well, in here are some of our famous chocolate chip cookies, and we had a little accident and we over-ordered a few ingredients, so we've come up with 100,000 extra cookies, and rather than throw them in the bin or eat them all, you know, which we could be inclined to do, we decided that we'd go out to charities and offer them to the charities to be able to sell, take gold coin donations for, do anything they can to raise funds for Christmas time.
Because it's Christmas.
Exactly.
And well done to you.
Yeah.
How can people find out if they've got a group or a charity? Is it your Facebook page?
Yep, if they go to the Facebook page and they register, there's a few rules around it. Because we bake our cookies every single day and they're best eaten when they're fresh and hot, we need to be able to get them to the charity, and they need to be able to get them on sale pretty quickly.
But don't miss.
Yeah.
Chance to make a coin, a chance to eat some darn good cookies. Let's have a look at the forecast.
Sunrise weather.
18 different flavours. You develop new ones. What's your fave? What's hot?
Well, the hot one that's coming for Christmas is apple crumble cookie, and we just pour a little bit of hot caramel over that as well, just to
Apple crumble.
put a couple of those out for Santa, and I reckon you'll come up with some pretty good presents in your sack the next morning.
When's it out? In 2 weeks.
2 weeks' time.
What do they think of next, Koshy? Geniuses.
Fabulous. All right, guys, thank you. See you in half an hour.
Let's get to the weather right now, and Grant Denyer has his hands in the cookie factory. Luckily, they are gloved and he's safe. GD, what a morning. Mrs. Fields.
Moretz, we're ready. Guess what? It's time. Fresh delivery, just heading off to the Westmead Children's Hospital, which is fantastic. That's free cookies going to them so they can fundraise for the kids. Brilliant stuff. Head to Mrs. Fields' Cookie Factory website if you would like some free cookies as well. There's 100,000 for your charity. This is how they're baked. If you could smell this right now, you would be in heaven, young man. The dough goes in there. Whooshka. What happens then is it travels down this conveyor belt of goodness. Look at these little beauties. You know you are. You know you are, you little devil. Chocolate chip. Oh, there's a little bit of macadamia in there as well. In here is the blue wonder. It's called the oven. This thing, this thing. It's special. Do you want to know the secret ingredient of how they make it? Because you know cookies, right? Are we right in saying crispy on the outside, chewy in the middle?
Yes.
Is that how you like them?
Yes.
Only way to go. I can't remember how long for. 22 minutes at 140. 22 minutes
Cool
at
oven.
140 degrees.
Write that down.
And then you get the golden goodness. Look at those rippers. Wow. It's like God created it himself. You know what? 22 minutes at 140, it still doesn't melt the chocolate. That's why it's perfect. It's science. It's science.
22.
And then it gets chilled. Chilled and calmed down, and then it comes out like this. There's this endless conveyor belt of cookies, Barrettes. All right. And then they get boxed, and then they go off around to all the kiddies around the country. And then they just keep going and going. They make 18 million of them. And then it's everybody wins because it's Christmas time. So you can head to the Facebook page, and then what you need to do, and you can get 100,000 of these as well for your charity. What? It's Christmas. Let's have a look at the forecast.
Sunrise weather.
Oh, this is what. Oh, I missed him. This is what dreams are made of, guys. I'll get a few for you.
Yeah, you make sure you do. You say that.
Oh, don't look at them, let it go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're the ones we're
Checking
going
those.
Yeah, they're the ones we're going to
Bring those back for us, the one he's left.
Huge day.
Very big day in weather. Let's go to Grant. He's making cookies.
Big day if you love cookies, Mel. I know you love the kitchen. You're a bit of a whiz, bit of our resident master chef. Check this out. Have a look at this range. We've showed you the cookies, 18 glorious flavours. Mrs. Fields, they've got 100,000 cookies they're going to give away free to charities who want to fundraise. But this is the cookie cake. Take a look at some of the decorations on here. Yeah, exactly. You know how some cakes, you know, I'm not a big fan of lots of cream and they're difficult to eat, but everybody loves a cookie. So who's to say you couldn't say have a wedding cake as a cookie cake? In fact, they've done that, 16 layers of cookie. Oh, wow. Just absolutely epic. And it's the piping, it's the detail, it's part of the show. In fact, I've been shown a bit of a lesson or two, and I've just about finished something special for you guys. Check this out. Yeah! What do you reckon? Oh, no.
She'll love it.
Oh, no.
She'll love it.
Bloody spelling error. Oh, truth.
Just smear it with your finger.
You'll have to eat that one.
Yeah.
He should... He showed me how to do it. It's his fault that he spelled it wrong. Other than that, pretty good though, isn't it? Just rather, you jealous? You jealous of the standard, the high standard?
Yeah, no.
Oh, fair enough.
There's a professional.
Seems to be quite good. Seems to be quite good, but I do notice only 2 colours on there. Could have tried a little harder. Got 4. It's a good forecast.
Sunrise weather.
Now, there is a bit of a naughty boy that works in our office who's renowned for gate crashing everybody's birthday in the Martin Place facility. He's a bit of a cake robber. He's the guy who comes in and has all the cake before the birthday person has even had a chance to have a slice themselves. Mark Beretta.
Oh, I think that's harsh.
Put your hand up.
True, though.
Guilty as sin.
Cake's been released. You can eat it.
Well, what is the definition of released?
Well,
We've drawn
once
some
it's been
new boundaries, young
Grant,
man.
It's quite straightforward. Once
Well,
the cake's presented to the birthday recipient, it's released and everyone can have a piece.
Not if you eat it out of the fridge, Brett. Not if you eat it out of the fridge.
Oh, maybe once or twice.
So there are some new guidelines.
Right.
My friend.
Okay.
Do you like the sound of the cookie cake? Yep. Let's do it. Yay! Let's say how you know.
Perfect.
Just for you.
Thanks, mate. I look forward to
No,
getting that.
It's released.
It's released. Brilliant. He's
I'll take
happy,
that.
Grant.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, it's officially released. But next up, we've got news, sport and weather all for you on Sunrise.
Speaking of cool machines and cool cookies, they just go together. Grant Denyer is at Mrs. Fields. Look at that, loaded up, ready to go. Straight to the Sunrise office.
Hey, Ramon, can you give me the rest of those?
Perfect, thanks, mate. Yeah.
Beretta. And then that's just the last one off. Beretta.
Good.
That should just.
That'll give me a Christmas.
Here we go. There's a few there that take care of the bees. Oh, hang on, one more, Ramon. Ah, nah, wouldn't forget you. And one for you.
The whole meal once.
There. Look at that. Ready to deliver all around the country. That one actually is going to the Westmead Children's Hospital, which is great because Mrs. Fields and their amazing cookies, they've got 100,000 they'd love to give away to community groups who are looking to fundraise in the countdown to Christmas. It's a great opportunity to earn some coin for your club or charity. Come on over, Mr. MD, the tough cookie himself. Used it twice. What do they need to do?
All I need to do is go to the Mrs. Fields Australia Facebook page, register, tell us what charity they're all about, and then we'll assess, and if there's any way that we can get the cookies to them, then we'll do it.
And that'll just come to their door and away you go.
Absolutely.
Head to the website, and it is it's Mrs. Fields Australia. That's the
Facebook
one thing
page.
to remember.
Yeah, we don't want them going back to America.
You don't need America, no. That's the freight will kill you there. Let's have a look at the forecast around Australia.
Sunrise weather.
Well, it's going to be a good day at the hospital today, isn't it? Hey, kids, you're going to love that. If you're actually anywhere around the hospital, go and find the great price, great fundraiser. Of course, the kids do need it. If you do find the odd one in there with a bite out of it, it wasn't me, it was an accident. Hey, just quickly, what's coming up? Groundbreaking. Get ready for this. It's coming, Australia.
Apple Crumble cookie out in 2 weeks' time at a Mrs. Fields store near you.
You are seeing the R&D Apple Crumble cookie. Why Apple Crumble?
Why not? It's coming up to Christmas.
That's the attitude. All right, mate. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you. Beretta's morning tea is sorted.